Radio talk show host Hobby Bones is an Austin treasure and national favorite, but he's leaving Austin to tackle Nashville and expands his show. Kian Gass talked with show members about how Austin will affect and what this means for the show in future.
We're testing the waters because when you start a career, what's the goal? It's to move up the ranks and advance your career, and that's what we're having the opportunity to do. We're trying to take this little homegrown show from Austin and show the world that good things do come from Austin and make Austin proud. And also, for me, I get a chance to become more famous, I'll do it.
I don't know that it's so much that we're showing the world, but we are making the move to Nashville just because Bobby was given the opportunity to become the face of country music, and that's where country music is. And they needed us to be there, and since he said yes, well, we kind of said yes.
And we want to show Nashville how good Austin is, so we're taking some Austin to Nashville. It's going to be called Austville. So I'm excited. I think the change is more on a personal level than a career level. I think it's going to be the same show, just a different format. But now I'm moving to a city where I don't know anyone. I grew up right here in Austin. I've been here since I was, 9 months old. My family's here. All my friends are here. And so that's the more change that I'm a little worried about, is not knowing anybody and just having to go there and put an ad on Craigslist and be like, yo, I need friends.
No, I'll hang out with you. You want to come over for dinner?
Yo, I need friends.
Yeah, we'll start February 18th. We start live in just Nashville. So that show, Monday through Friday, will just be on WSIX. And then that following Monday, the 25th, we start phase 1, which is in about 50 markets. So we'll pipe into those cities after, hopefully in that first week, we iron out some kinks. And then phase 2, I don't know how long that's going to take, but I think that's an additional 30 or 40 cities. So it's all going to be happening pretty quickly, I think.
Well, that's easy. There's a place called 6th Street. I love that place. I'm there every weekend. I know all the bartenders. I go to every bar. So I'm a little sad about that. It's weird. That's where legends are made, and I feel like I got quite a bit of my reputation on that street. I met a lot of my chicks on that street, and I've left plenty of fluids on that street. So, yeah, I'm going to miss 6th Street the most.
Really family for sure, but Austin staples. I don't know what Mexican food is like. Mexican food is like in Nashville, but I mean, Matt's El Rancho, Maudie's, Tejas. Where else do we go for Mexican food? Chewy's. Oh wait, there's a Chewy's in Nashville. Remember, we found it. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, yes. I really feel like our listeners that have been with us, all of these years, they're very loyal. I don't think the country switch is going to bother them. And I think Bobby put it well when he talked about us leaving Austin. It's not like it's something that we wanted to do. I mean, he even asked if we could do the show from here. But obviously, since the artist relationship is so important and they all live in Nashville, it's kind of like you need to be there. And we'll be back to visit a lot. I mean, seriously, it's a nonstop Southwest hour and 20-minute flight. So it's not going to be difficult. And I just hope our listeners will follow us to Case 101.
Despite the change in format, the Bobby Bones Show seems confident that viewers will stick around. If you want to keep listening, they broadcast live from Nashville here in Austin starting on February 25th. Good Morning Texas, Kian Gass.